Hi, it's Jeff from RV Diagnostics. We're getting ready to do a continuation video on pulling chassis and coach batteries. We pulled two coach batteries, like 2 or 3 videos before this one. This is basic battery removal and install, but what I'm trying to do is get these out and weld up some new frames and all that. You'll see it. I made a video of it prior to this, but let's concentrate on the battery. All right, so we'll do engine batteries or chassis batteries. You can call them what you want. I'm going to turn it around. Let's show you. All right, so you have the manual disconnect connect, and it's off. Okay, it's just a rotary type, and it goes to the positive right there, which that positive goes back to the other battery. So that's 2 batteries, 1, 2, and here's the negative. All right, so the negative to the chassis is this guy. This negative is the one that goes to back battery. So negative to negative, negative to the chassis, what we call a common ground. So basically a 14 millimeter or good old 9/16. This is a SK. They're made in America. I try to buy American when I can. All right, so here we go. We'll just take this. We're going to disconnect the main negative. All right, and she's on there. Yep, she's on there. Been on there a while. All right. Now the reason why we're taking these batteries out, because we are getting ready to do. Yeah, that one's on there. We're getting ready to do this. I made a video of this before. Look at this. Is how rotted this is. Okay. So I'll be making a video of that, but this is a good video for you. There we go. Had to be, make sure it didn't touch that one, right? All right, so this is the main ground, or chassis ground, okay? Now, what I did, just put that right up there, and we'll get me a zip tie, put you on pause. All right, we're back. Yeah, I just took this and zip tied it up. All right, get it out of the way, because all of this is coming out right here. I made another video prior to this, but I'll show you. Now, I got to get this positive off here. These batteries will come out as a set. They're probably about 90 pounds a piece. Yeah, that's nice. So here we go. We're going to take the main positive off. All right, right here. That's the main that goes to here. These are the battery positives. Positive, positive together. All right. So I'm going to put you on hold for a second and get that loose. You see how I did it before? It's a 9/16 or 14 millimeter. I like using 6 points. These are 12. It's what I have on me now. I got 12 points. I'd rather use 6, which is the bolt itself. See, there's 6 points, or the hex. All right. Thank you very much. I'll put you on hold. All right, here we go. Now, we got the main positive, negative. Negative to the frame, or what we call the chassis ground. Okay. Right here. That goes right to the chassis, the whole frame. Now, there's other grounds I want you to consider and learn about. Right here, look. These are circuits ground. Right here. See all these little grounds that go here? That's the negative. That's the negative. 2 12-volt batteries in parallel. Negative, negative. Positive to positive equals 12 volts, but a lot more amps. Double your amps just about. So we got to take this off, because these are all circuit grounds. And remember, there's 2 types of ground. Circuit ground and chassis grounds. Yes, they all go back to this negative of the battery, or when the engine's running, the case of the alternator is your best ground. Well, we'll get into that later. All right, so here we go. I'm going to remove them. It's the same size, 9/16. So I'm going to take all these grounds off. I'm going to put you on hold. Be right back with you. Okay, we're back. Now, when I took all those circuit grounds off, one goes like to the main engine computer, transmission computer, all kinds of stuff, right? So what I got is I zip tied every one together. Why? You know, because it happens to me too. I'll be taking something apart and I'll put these big heavy batteries back in there. And one of them grounds will fall down and I won't see it. I'll put all this together and go, man, something ain't working. And That's why I do this. All right, so zip tie all those darn grounds together. Same way like if you got positives over here hooked up, but we don't. Okay, so I'm gonna get back with you. This is Jeff. Put you on pause. Okay, here we are again. We got a mount, negative to negative. Now I'm gonna show you something about these. This is what you should be putting on. This one goes to the battery terminal stud, right? Okay, give you a side view of that thing, right? And this is where all your negatives would go on. A lot of you are just stacking them up on here. And I mean, it gets you by, but the heat that is generated. All right, so you can get these made by BCAs or that's a part number there. But you just have to measure what you got between your two batteries. See, like that. I'm going to put them on. All right. And then same way with the positive. Let's look at the positive. Here's positive and positive. 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 Same way with these. See? Right there. These go to the battery, and these go to your external sources. So this is a real good setup. All right. And measured in inches. Okay, here's your positive one. But you can get these. I'll put a link down below where you can get all these kind of cables. All right, we'll put you on pause again. I'm going to get these things hooked up. But I'll show you something first. Apologize. All right, so these are in parallel. Negative, negative, positive, positive. And what you have is CCA, cold cranking amps, 950 times 2. So 2 times 9 is 18. That's 100. That's 1900 cold cranking amps. All right. You kill them, something's wrong. But anyway, that's a diesel. That's a big diesel. So that's why it needs that many amps. And they're in parallel, not like these, which are in series. See? That's a negative. That's a positive. That's a negative. That's a positive. And notice you got 3 caps. All right. These are maintenance free, but you can see the circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got it? Those are your cells. So each cell's worth 2.1 volts. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 6. 12.6. All right. Thank you very much. I'll put you on pause again. I'm going to get these things hooked up and put on the charger. I'll show you how I do that. All right. Back to you. Now notice this cable right here. I just took off this one. All right, so these are 2 6 volts, right? Here's your negative. There's your positive going to your negative, right there. See, it says NEG. All right, so it's 3 cells, 3 caps, 2.1 volts each, so 6 and 6. So you put them in series, which is the second set here. Okay, negative, positive, 3 cells, 6 volts, 6 plus 2, 4, 6 equals 12. That's how you do it. Now, this positive cable goes right over here to that one. Okay, so when I get them out, I'll show you. All right, so let me get them out because that's fun. Now, this big positive back in, this is 300 amps. This is this guy. I got ready to take it off. It was unscrewed already. And I took the other positive off. All right, and then here's your negative. It goes over here. All right, and then here's the other negative. Okay, now notice this is hooked up. There's another negative. All right, so I got another ground. All right, so you know what I do? I tie them together. Remember, I use a zip tie. All right, so I know that negative. All right, and there was a battery temperature sensor. All right, that went on the other set of batteries. All right. You know, that's your battery temperature. A little bit corroded, didn't it? Okay. All right, so I'm going to put you on hold. I got to get these out because they weigh a little bit, you know. And I'll also show you the caps on these. Probably no water like the last set. Okay. Basically, like I said, I zip tied them together because this ground, if you see it, goes all the way back into there, back into the main ground system again. All right. So that's out of the way. The positive voltage right here comes this big 300 amp fuse right there. All right. And then positive back here was disconnected, and these are ready to come out. Now, these ain't light either, so I'll put this nut back on here so I don't lose it. Now, came off somebody. All right, I'll find it. There's one of them other batteries. Now, look, I'm gonna bring these out. Okay, they ain't light, so I'm gonna pause this video and lift these out of here. I'll take this one off right here. That'll isolate these. It'll make them a little bit lighter. Then I'll hook them back up on the floor for you, and I'm gonna show you something later. Okay, now what we got here is, look at that. You see the slot right there? All right, I'll show you the slot. Right there. Well, look at that one. The plates are almost showing. You see that? That's But basically all these batteries that I pulled out of this Tiffin were in pretty bad shape. At least that's showing water, but look where the slot is. It's like a ½ inch down. All right, so what I'm gonna do is fill it up with water. And it is a distilled water. You can get them at Walmart, I don't know, 89 cents, whatever. But I'll tell you, what I do on this case, I don't do these batteries. I do AGM virgin lead. Yes, they cost money, but you won't be pulling these heavy burgers out no more. All right, I'm put you on pause. I'm going to fill these up, and then I'm going to hook them up, okay? So, okay. Just prior to this, I showed you this. It's almost empty. I used a ½ gallon. This is a gallon jug. I used a ½ gallon. Now, I'm going to show you where they're at. I'll keep showing you. You keep watching every video, you'll see it. They're right at the edge of that slot there, because the slot allows the hydrogen gas, the gases, to escape. All right, so now, watch. This is a positive. You got it right there. See it? Positive with a plus sign. This is a negative. Okay, so 2, 4, 6. You go from here, 6. You go over to here, 8, 10, 12. And you end up with a positive. So this is a positive. That's a positive right there. Okay, and we tie them together. Negative and negative. We tie them together, and we have 12 volts. Series parallel. And I'll draw this out on a paper for you to show you, but I think you're getting it. If I keep doing this every RV I do, you'll learn a lot. Thank you. This is Jeff from RV Diagnostics. Okay, here's the multimeter. I got the positive, 2, 4, 6. There's a white cap under that meter. 6 goes over to here. 8, 10, 12. Let's read how much both batteries together. 5.7. Look at that. Or 5.1. The first battery is 2. So we're going to charge these up. Remember, these are the ones that were bone empty. It almost took a ½ gallon of distilled water, 89 cents at Walmart. Okay, so we're going to hook them up. Here's your positive. All right, let me bring this over here. You know, my camera moves around. It's just me, folks. All right, right now you're going to see she's way over there to charge. Here we go. See how many amps we're going to pull. Yeah, now we're going to put a boost on it. Ooh, look at that, man. Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave and put them back on automatic. All right, and that'll be 2 amp. Okay. Yep. Just to make sure, what we'll do is we're going to make sure it's charging. All right, right here. There you go. So it's drawing a little bit, because usually it puts out 12.6. But you hang in there with me. See, we're on a 200 volt scale here, or excuse me, 20, and a V with the little line, straight line, and dots below it, or dashes, equals DC. Now on the other side, you got AC. See the little waveform. So this This is AC and DC. And here's your ohms, resistance, electrical. And there's an upside down horseshoe, is that symbol for ohms. And remember, you can learn how to use a multimeter on previous videos. Just look up multimeter and it'll come up. Thank you for being a subscriber to YouTube videos. Hopefully this helps you. We'll come back later and see how much these charged. This is it. Thank you very much. And here is a face with the name. I'm Jeff from RV Diagnostics. Thank you.